Okay. Welcome today, man. Let's get to it, man. Real talk with Carlos Vaughn. We're gonna keep it brief today. You know what I'm saying? I'm bumping that tire. We gonna be all right. That tire tripping, man. It goes super hard. That's my dude, bro. He full of energy. I like it when he be hitting that little scream at the end on that thing, So we gonna get into some things today, man, on Real Talk. Glad for everybody who tuning in, everybody who haven't tuned in, you get a chance to check it out, look us up. We'll be having video posts or the link uh, on Facebook Live. Also, it'll be transferred to YouTube, which we're going to start directing that traffic. So that's in the process right now. And also, don't forget, I got you got your Guard Your Grill tees. You get your Guard Your Grill tees, Guard Your Grill triple layer masks. They are on sale. We have them for $12. If you want to purchase it, please inbox me or my wife, and we'll get those masks to you. Right now, we have the white. We have the white tees. We're working on the black right now because so many things are in demand right now. But we have those in the process of being done and getting done. So remember, Guard Your Grill tees. The masks are available right now, so you can get those. So what we're gonna get into today, man, is real talk. It's your boy Carlos Vaughn, and I just decided to set up real simple today, and to keep it real brief. But it was some things that I was thinking about the other day, and we're gonna talk about it. Talk about teachers, and I was riding downtown the other day, and I was thinking about it. Like, teachers are so important. We look at a lot of the stuff that's going on with the virtual school now, and and how teachers have to adjust. And I look at now how the teachers are, man. And some of the teachers, when I go in there and I look at it, man, some of them are like they real young. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was coming up in school, we had older teachers. I just thought about how valuable they are, and I even relate that to the word when Jesus, a lot of the disciples and the people who had an encounter with him, the first thing that they would say is teacher, because he taught them. He taught them things of the kingdom and things of it. So teachers are important. So when you look at it every day, each and every one of us are teachers. You're teaching somebody something. You're learning something from somebody. So we all are teachers in some form or fashion. And, I just wanted to address that because I believe, teachers are real valuable. They are very important. And when I learned, to be honest with you, real talk, it's like, man, I've been hearing preaching all my life. I've been hearing somebody hollering and saying this and saying that and talking about heaven, talking about hell all my life. But then when I was able to be taught, be learned and get an understanding when I was taught the word of God, it was a difference. Than versus somebody preaching you and it's just condemnation in the message, and it's just, you got to get this right, you better do this, you better do that, and such. And then when somebody teach you, it's different. That's why I was like, and with my kids, even sometimes, my wife, she do the majority of the stuff with the, with them on the virtual school. But when I get on there, it's not much to refresh my memory. But sometimes I can see some of the things that they give them, it's no example. And so I'm like, well, man, where your example at? So how you gonna learn it if you don't have nothing to go by? You don't have an example. And so as teachers, we all are examples. You know what I'm saying? Our lives are examples. And people learn from the things that we do. I learn from my partners on the corner, my partners on the block. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just real talk. I'm opening up to you right now because, let me see something. Anybody on here, we're going to get them comments open, load them comments up. Anybody want to talk about it or discuss about it, ask a question, just ask the question and we'll go about it. But as a man, we talking about teachers still. It was some things that I didn't nobody taught me. I didn't learn. I learned about certain things. We play basketball every day. I learned about a lot of things on the basketball court. So, uh, as far as women, uh, how to treat a woman, what it was all about, I learned that in the streets. I learned that from dudes who learned that from somebody and taught me, man, this is what it is. And so you never had nobody to teach you the right thing or the right way to do it. You're gonna think that the wrong thing is the right thing. So I was never taught some of these things that I learned as I got older. And so that's just real talk, because there's a lot of people out there who still going by principles that they boys done taught them, or somebody in the street. It was may have been an older person that was in the streets, and they took on the role as dad because you was out there hanging around them. I know a lot of little dudes right now that I see from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I peep them out and I check them out every now and then. And I see, not saying that they didn't have dads. Some of them did, some didn't. But I saw the ones who was hanging around me and my partners when we was a certain age, and I saw what they saw us doing. You know what I'm saying? I know what they saw us doing. You know what I'm saying? And so that was a cool thing. Then they was looking up to that, and at the fact that they were so young and that they was hanging out there around us, everything that they saw us do, they like right now it's like they took it to a whole nother level, a whole nother extreme. And I look at things like that. It's one of my little partners, man, in my hometown. I looked at him all the time when I went home. And we called him Shooting Mike. You know what I'm saying? And I just looked at how he was. I'm like, you can see at a young age. I saw at a young age, from family reunions to gatherings and stuff like that. You can see when a little dude tough. You know what I'm talking about? He can handle his own. He can hold his own. He gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And and you know, and when his death occurred, it was some things I was like, man, I did some things, but it was some other things that I could have done a little better. You know what I'm saying? But you see, sometimes I guess the way we come up, man, is like you learn to survive. You learn to be able to handle yourself and to be aware. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was taught in the country. You just got to learn how to handle yourself, and anything can happen. So you just got to be aware. You got to be alert. You got to know how to protect yourself. You got to know how to hold your own. And it's teachers are important. I thank God for the teachers that I've had, even in school. I learned that even in from the difference on high school and college. You had teachers that are in high school, man. Teachers in elementary school that cared about your learning, and they contacted the parent and they did this. And then when I got to college, it was a whole different ball game. When I learned I can get up and walk out the classroom anytime I wanted to, and nobody would stop me. I was like, huh, okay. But then it made me realize something too, that I was paying for my education, and it was on me to learn that. It wasn't on nobody to force me. It was no penalty for stuff like that. It's like, okay, I'm paying for this class, I'm paying for this knowledge, and I have to learn this to get out. So I learned a lot when I went to college. I actually did maybe 2.5 semesters at McNeese State University. Shout out to Lake Charles with everything that's going on out there. Shout out to my aunt who I lived with out there in Lake Charles while I was attending McNeese. And I love Lake Charles, man. Lake Charles is like a second home for me. I shout out to everybody out there, Rice Mill, Fisherville, on 14, all over, I'm talking about, all the hoods, everything out there in Lake Charles area. I've been out there. And, you got real genuine people out there, man. There's a hood everywhere, a neighborhood everywhere. And so with everything that they're going through, I still yet to get my hands out there and put my hands on. But it's a lot of work that got to be done. And I'm going to be out there. As a matter of fact, our ministry is out there doing some things at Abounding Love, out there assisting in the Lake Charles area. So if anyone out there would like to help, donate as far as toiletries, tissues, different things like that to help with the hurricane relief, please don't hesitate to contact the ministry at 225-356-4441. You can donate. Anything is helpful because we're out there. And those guys are hands-on. I just hadn't been available because of work, but it's my goal to help assist, a couple times as they go out there and continue to help in those areas. But back to the teachers, man, I had so many good, great, and awesome teachers in my life. My mom was a great teacher. My wife is a great teacher. My kids are teachers also. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised what a kid can teach you. And it's just thankful, and I'm giving shout out to the teachers that are out there right now, man. And it's real talk. And we all are teachers. We teaching somebody something. We teach our kids. We teach friends. We teach our peers. We teach people in our workplace. We are teachers. It's in us. And so, with that being said, one thing I want to share with you tonight, I went back into my notes because this was a topic that I was talking about, teachers. And so I want to share about, because that's already in us. It's already in us. That's a mechanism that's already a part of us. It's a part of our DNA. We're teachers. We're learners and we're teachers. But I found this. I'm going to read this from Romans. And I always go to scripture in here, man. But, we got real talk. I got some of my people I'm going to reach out to that's out there in the streets, man, or that been out there on the side that I was out there on. I'm going to talk to some real dudes. I'm going to be pulling them in. I'm going to be bringing them in, and we're going to be chopping it up. Dudes I used to be out there rapping with, street dudes, stuff, however, whatever you want to call them. But, for me, I know them. And so I'm going to start reaching out to them because these guys, even though, some of them still doing some things, it's still a lot that you can learn from them. It's a lot you can learn from everybody, You'll be surprised what you can learn from people who you don't even take the time to strike up a conversation with or consider. So Romans said, and this is what this thing about, real talk. It said, Romans 1:16 said, for I'm not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes. Real talk. And I wrote some side notes on here where I talk about the favor of God, the mercy of God, the grace of God, the promises of God. Then you have the wrath of God. You have the righteousness of God. And this just is real talk, man, So we got to get to the bottom of these things. Oh, before I get to this, man, let me give a shout out. I know we got some fans that's out there, man, that was watching these finals, man. You know what I'm talking about? So to all you fans that was out there watching these finals, man, I got to give my shout out to my boys, bro. Everybody that's Laker Nation, shout out to them Lakers, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did they thing. Shout out to the Miami Heat, too. They did real good on their thing also, you know what I'm saying? But, Lake Show all day. They did their thing, man. Y'all came through. Y'all pulled it off. Hey, and I'm just happy because of everything that happened this year and transpired that was able to happen. And you just see a lot of stuff. I'm glad that I was here to be able to enjoy that. But, shout out to Laker Nation and all of that good stuff. So, I had to throw that out there. But what I want to get to is we're talking about teachers. But it was something that was interesting to me when I was reading, because I'm gonna institute the word in here all day, every chance that I get. You know what I'm saying? But something was it was interesting to me. I was reading. It was Romans 1:18, where it was talking about suppressing the truth by wickedness. And so I'm gonna see what this is right quick. And you know, because real talk is centered around the word regardless. You know, we're gonna be talking about it at the end of the day, and in the meat of everything, this is what it's gonna be about. But I want to get to this right quick. Is let's see, Romans. And you know, I'll have it all set up in a few ways. We can show it on the screen and all of this stuff here. But right now, I just want to get to it. I want to stay consistent with it and get in this thing. 1 and 18. Let's see what it say. Huh. Okay. It says this. Now, this real talk. Listen. Listen. The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of people who suppress the truth by their wickedness. So this is what I got out of this. They suppressing the truth by their wickedness. Say the wrath of God is being revealed. So check this out. I learned that suppressing a disease with medicine, the medicine didn't eliminate the disease, it just suppressed it. So I've come to the conclusion that there's no cure for the truth. It's in all of us. But wickedness suppresses it. It keeps it from being shown. It hides the symptoms and reactions. So no matter what wickedness does, the truth you still have. We all got the truth in us. Wickedness just suppressing it. Man, I thought that was the best thing. I said, we all have been infected with the truth, but a lot of us have let the medicine of wickedness suppress it. You got to infect someone with the truth. Well, we all been infected with the truth, but there's no cure for the truth. We as the body of Christ must spread the truth. Make it infectious. And infectious is communicable by infection, as far as from one person to another, or from one part of the body to another. It's you know, you got stuff now, they talk about, man, flu season. My pastor was talking about that. Man, it got 4 seasons. Man, there ain't no such thing as that. But, you know, but it's a virus. I mean, people talk about the flu shots and all this. It's just a virus that's fighting another virus. And so I said, there's a virus called wickedness that must be injected with the truth. Truth in there, you know what I'm saying? And you take a virus and fight it with it. So it's like, I'm just looking at the truth being suppressed by their wickedness. And so it just showing me like, man, there are medicines of wickedness. We look at medicines as being, you know, they got all types of medicines. Where there's a medicine of wickedness. And so that's what I wanted to share about suppressing the truth. We all got the truth in us. But real talk, man, and that's a teaching. That's something that I learned from the ultimate teacher. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, I just be honored to sit here and share some of these things with you on these real talks. I got some awesome people that's going to be coming in on the next session of Real Talk. Matter of fact, we're going to be doing some getting some footage this week and prepping for it. Got a lot of my birthday people out there this week, a lot of my family birthdays out there this week, kids, wife, everybody. It's like everybody's birthday falling on the week. So shout out to October, man, for everybody who falling in on October, on this 10th month. And man, just be real with yourself. I um I just want to encourage you today. You know, it's a lot of things, man. You know, I look at my walk, and it's a lot of things. There's a lot of moves that I made. There's a lot of things that I did, and I was like, man. And I sit back and look at it. I'll be like, man, I shouldn't have made that move. So that's why it's good to teach these young people right now. So even with what I do right now, man, I'm willing to teach everything that I know, because somebody, I got to pass it on. I got to give it to somebody, man, you know, so they can pick it up and they might take this stuff further than what I took it, you know. We try to hold on to all of these things and try to keep them. And yeah, they are blessing. It may be a gift, but at the same time, man, you know, I'm willing to share the gift, man. You got to share the gift. And the gift of music, the gift of art, all of these things I'm willing to share. And so since we on here, man, and we be talking about art, I want you all. I still got my music that's out there right now. You know, look, if you get a chance, I still have these albums. You can go to Bandcamp and get the God's Will album. I have the War Music album on there. You can buy it, support it. These are one of the first two projects that I've done. I have other projects that are available on United Masters. You can go and check those out. But go to Bandcamp right now, man. If you don't have this music, go there and check it out. It's some awesome projects. We're doing a re-release. We just did a re-release of the God's Will album. We're gonna do a re-release of the War Music with the videos and everything that comes with that. So you guys just be sure to go there and support that. We're available on all digital platforms. Do things like that. We got the One Mind thing coming down the pipeline, the One Mind Inc. We're working on it. It's a lot of stuff, and we need people. We got artists, we got people. We need everybody that we can, all hands on deck, to come and help and support with it. And we just trying to do it. And also, Christ-like Music and Ministries, we have a campaign called Keep It 100. And the Keep It 100 campaign is basically, we have a budget, we have a goal of $200,000 that we're trying to reach for Christ-like music. And we believe that there's somebody out there that can do that in one walk, you know, to do the things that we need to do, because there's a lot of things that's in place, man. We got art programs, we got videography, we got music. All of these things all of these gifts, we got to draw it out and doing with one mind. It's so much, man. The clothing company, it's just so much that we're trying to do. And you know, we starting out small because we don't despise the day of small beginnings. So all of these ideas and all of these things and these concepts, they've been with me. Some of these things been with me since I was a child, and I just believe that they're gonna come to pass, and it's gonna be big, because everything that I think of is bigger than me. It's bigger than my pockets. So if you want to donate, you can donate to on a Cash App. We have $ Morris Code 123. That's Morris, MORRIS CODE 123. If you want to donate to that, as far as contributing to what we're doing here, Christ-like, One Mind, Morris Code, all of that, man. We're working on movies, working on books, all of that stuff. And so the thing right now is focus. We're focusing on one thing. So right now, got Real Talk. We have some other digital visual series that are coming, and we're working on that, getting those things together. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go to it. It's Carlos Vaughn. You'll see me on there with the Guard Your Grill mask on my face. Christ-like Music LLC. Go there, check it out. So many things that's going on in this earth. There's so many things that's going on in this world. But just remember, man, you gotta keep it real. Let the words of your mouth and the meditation of your heart be acceptable in his sight. And man, I can't wait until we get these folk in where we can really start having these conversations and break this stuff down. So man, I'm your host again, Carlos Vaughn. And to all the people who wanted to know this, man, my stage name is Carlos Vaughn. My real name is Carlos Morris. So I go by Carlos Vaughn, and the reason I went by Carlos Vaughn as far as the name, or artist name, is because I didn't go with a rap name because I wasn't just going to be creating rap music. Christ-like music is music of all kinds. So it was music that I wasn't just doing rap, because I got it's more than rap songs. And rap is a part of everything that I've been doing, but I've done a whole lot of music. So I just wanted to clear that up to a lot of people who just was wondering, like, man, what is your name Vaughn? I had people say, man, Vaughn, man, you related to any Vaughns? And so I'm like, and I just be looking like that's my middle name, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna jam out here today. I want y'all to be blessed. I woke up blessed this morning, and I'm gonna leave out here on this thing today, and we gonna jam, we gonna rock out on here, man, you know what I'm saying? Because hey, I feel like I've been blessed all this year, all my life, no matter what it is. You look at everything, and I want you to know, man, I love you. Keep me in prayer as I keep you in prayer, and remember that we bless. Mouth. Yeah.
I woke up blessed this morning. We got that check this morning. I jump fresh, I'm not gon' stress. I woke up blessed this morning. I woke up blessed this morning. We got that check this morning. I jump fresh, I'm not gon' stress. I woke up blessed this morning. Got woke up 5 and hit the floor. Got dressed about 6 and hit the door.